Ukhti al-Aziza, dearest Muslim sister, they'll try to tell you that your faith holds you back, that your modesty makes you invisible, that your rituals make you rigid, that your love for Allah makes you weak. But the truth is, your worship is not your cage, it's your crown. Your faith isn't a burden, it's your oxygen, your protection, your empowerment, your truth. Faith is not suppression, it's strength. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ دِينًا مِّمَّنْ أَسْلَمَ وَجْهَهُ لِلَّهِ وَهُوَ مُحْسِنٌ. And who is better in religion than the one who submits himself to Allah while doing good? Yet somehow today faith is being repackaged as weakness, especially for women. Why? Maybe it's cultural messaging, patriarchal practices masked as Islam. Maybe it's media portrayal. Muslim woman is silent, passive, voiceless. Maybe it's the rise of Islamophobia, faith constantly positioned as the enemy of freedom. But here's what you must never forget. Don't wait for the world to teach you your religion. Don't wait for a textbook or a professor or a journalist or a politician to tell you who you are. Seek ilm, knowledge. Seek it from trusted scholars, from women of knowledge, from the Qur'an, and from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because when you do, you'll discover something extraordinary. Your faith is the very thing that makes you free. Worship is protection, not restriction. Salah isn't just 5 daily motions. It's 5 daily moments to realign, release, and rise. Hijab isn't erasure. It's sacred space. It's saying my worth is not on display. It's protected by design. Sawm or fasting isn't deprivation. It's control, clarity, and spiritual elevation. The zakat, alms, charity isn't subtraction. It's purification and divine increase. When you pray, you're guarding your heart. And when you fast, you're mastering your soul. And when you give, you're cleansing your wealth. And when you dress modestly, you're commanding dignity. Faith protects you from being molded by the world. It centers you in a storm of comparison, consumerism, and spiritual fatigue. The rights of Muslim women to learn, to worship, to own property, to testify, to work, to accept marriage, to refuse marriage, to seek divorce, to inherit, were not granted by a human, or a government, or a movement. They were decreed by the Lord, our Creator. وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. And women have rights similar to those over them according to what is fair. These aren't borrowed rights. They are decreed rights. But what about when it feels heavy? Yes, there are days when hijab feels hard, and days when tahajjud feels really far, when doubts creep in, when you feel judged, when the world seems easier without the weight of obedience. You're not alone in this. Even the righteous before us had moments of fatigue and fear. But know this, in those moments, you're being shaped. Because worship was never meant to be performance. It's about presence. It's about coming to Allah with your doubts, your tears, your questions, and staying anyway. So keep showing up, even if you feel broken, even when you feel unsure, because that is power. That is worship, and that is faith. This series is brought to you by the Rahmah Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to nurturing faith-based education, sisterhood, and scholarship for Muslim women around the world. If this series benefits you, please consider making a small donation to support the continued development of spiritually enriching programs like this. Your contribution helps us reach more women, create more content, and preserve the legacy of sacred knowledge.